Alright guys, today I'm going to show you what I found on the Minn Kota that it says motor not found. It's something that looks very simple. Let me show you. Okay, sometimes the Minn Kota works and sometimes it doesn't, and we're wondering like, why does it do that, right? So I came here to remove this top right here, and it says iPilot and it says it's working, and I can move it, I can spot lock it, I can do everything, right? It says right there it's working. Now you come here and you move this wire a little bit. You hear that? See, right now it says motor not found right there. I don't know if you can see it. So it looks like there's something bad here in this connection right here. I'm gonna figure it out what it is, but every time I move this wire, it says motor not found. Oh, look at this. Look at this connection right here. This connection is all screwed up right here. Look at that. Poor connection right here. And this is the problem right here. And the reason this is the problem, look at the salt. It's going in there. Salt is going inside this control here, which it shouldn't. Look at this. Salt is coming out of here. Why did salt get in here? Probably poor engineering. This cannot be fixed because somehow the engineers at Minn Kota are so smart. You see this hole right here? The hole here, water's coming right through here and it's hitting this pin like a power washer. And I called one of the technicians and they said, well, if you're hitting salt water, you should seal that hole right there. And if you have your motor in the front. And I told them, what motor doesn't get splashed with salt water? You know, it's a given. This needs to be sealed. So if you have a Minn Kota, make sure you seal this hole here, because this cable is connected right here and placed right here under that hole, and you're getting salt water splashed really hard through here. So now this is gonna cost about $400. I have to order this cable. This cable is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just right here. One pin is locked in here, rusted, and the pin is missing from here. So now I need a new head, and also I need a new cable, and then connect it here. So that is perfect. So at least now I know what is wrong with it. But this is poorly engineered because water shouldn't be able to come through that hole through here, gushing. So I am going to order a new cable and a new Bluetooth, and this should fix the problem. It's funny because when I talked to Minn Kota, they said, oh, if it says motor not found, it has to be the batteries. No, it's not. It could be a communication from the wires. So I went crazy with the batteries, opened the batteries up, checked the voltage in each cell, and there was nothing wrong with the battery. So basically, if they tell you that is, if you get motor not found, and if they tell you it's the battery, don't go with that. Do your research. This cable right here is faulty, and salt water is going inside of it. All right, I'll order the new cables and get back to you guys. All right, got the parts. Over $400 later. Here it is. Here's the Bluetooth head here, brand new, and also a brand new wire. Okay, so I have to get all this just because this connection here from Minn Kota failed. Failed completely. Water went inside and damaged the connections. So one pin got locked inside and got rusted away. That's why it was working sometimes, and sometimes it wasn't working. Install the head here. I'm going to install the new wire. I'm going to show you how Minn Kota can solve this, but it doesn't benefit them because I spent over $400. All right, something very simple. It's just making a better connection. This wouldn't happen. And this is where the water's coming in. When the motor's stowed away, the water's coming in through this big hole here. But I'm going to cover it up so that hole does not bring any water inside anymore. All right, this part goes right in here. Very good, right there. Now we have to put this back on. This is what's going to hold it from not falling off. So this is the hole that I was talking about here, that you need to cover because water goes in here and then it hits disconnections. Even if you waterproofed it as much, you don't want no water in here. So we have to patch up that little hole there. Don't use a drill to put these bolts in because you could break them. All right, we're going to open this up carefully, not to cut the cables. Open it up like this. This is a good weatherproofing they use. It looks like they used 2 weatherproofing. That was great. Well, definitely this was a good weatherproofing they used on these connections. Here I have no complaints at all. Now we take this one off. I got this weatherproofing heat shrink tube. All right, so we're gonna put this in. All right, this wire's locked there. We're gonna put the first connection. We'll put the first connection there. Now we're gonna put one through here to make it even more waterproof. And the other one, I'm gonna grab it through here. We're gonna push it back into this other side here. So now this is gonna be very weatherproof. Alright, I'm going to teach something to Minn Kota, so that way they fix this problem. You see this right here? This is not waterproof. You may think it's waterproof, but it's not. Mine, water went in it. But to prevent that, look at this, how simple. A 20 cents sleeve, or 10 cents. You put it in here. Look at this. Make the connection. Okay, that's it. Now, we're gonna do a double seal. We're gonna seal the bottom piece with this, like that. All right, you see this right here? This is sealed already. This is where the connection goes. But you know what? Let's go a little bit farther. Let's put another one right here. Right through the whole connection. A little bit more to this side. Look at that, right in the middle. All right, look at this. This is sealed, and look at the seal you get through here. There's a little membrane that melts into this here. There's 2 types of seal now, one on this side and one in the main side here, from side to side. There's no way this boat could submerge right now, and there's no way water will go in here. Minn Kota did great by weatherproofing these wires here, but it's convenient to them probably because you have to replace the heads very often if water goes in here. So, and this is going to cost you about $200, this piece right here. All you need to put is just this little sleeve here of weatherproofing like they did here, and this will be solved. No more problems in the future. Less money for Minn Kota to make, but more savings for the Minn Kota consumer. This is the biggest problem on my unit right now that failed, was this right here. All right, this is ready to be connected. Before I do that, I want to seal this hole right here somehow, because I don't want water sipping through here more than they don't have. All right, I got some 4200 here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a piece of tape temporarily under here, so that way the 4200 does not come right through it. See that? Now I'm going to put the 4200. There we go. Spread it with my finger. All right, you see that? That is sealed. No more water is gonna come through here. Only a little bit on the holes here that you have to leave open because you want this to drain out. But here it's gushing water inside the unit. So later I'll take out the little tape in there, and that's it. This problem is solved. This wire that came here, I really don't know what it's for. It could be for another unit. All right, so this is all secure. Nothing else is gonna happen here. So now we're gonna close it up. Make sure that there's no wires pinched for these bolts. The head and the wire is done perfectly. It's very weatherproofed, extra weatherproof, may I add. And now we're just gonna connect this plastic covering off. All right, remove it. Make sure you don't lose the bolts. All right, now remove this piece right here. Look at this connection right here. Look how open that connection is. On the other side too. This is just asking for trouble. Look at that. Look at that. It's wide open right through there. And this other one is open there to there too. Look. That's asking for trouble. Asking for trouble. Alright, first we'll put this wires right through there. And this piece right here goes right through here. But first we need to secure it right here. This is what's going to hold this bracket in. Put it like that. Okay, now put the other bolt on the other side. Make sure that's snugged. Really good. That's aluminum. Very hard aluminum, so alright, that's good. Now we know that this is going to fit here perfectly, and the bolt is going to go here, so we can still put this aside. Now we're going to worry about this here. Thick sleeve like this, and that's going to be to seal the bottom of the connection, and this one is going to be for the top. Same thing for the other one. Alright, so we're going to connect the red one here on this side. That's where it belongs, on the right side. You see that right there? The sleeve, I want to put it right through here and heat it up so that way there's no water intrusion right there. Alright, look at that connection, how it came out. Sealed from the bottom all the way to the top. There'll be no salt water into that positive lead. I'm going to do the same thing with the negative cable. And this connection here, I'm going to put this sleeve straight through here. Then we're going to get a bigger sleeve for this other side here. Okay, one sleeve goes here for extra protection. Alright, that's sealed 100%. You can see it right through there. But since this gave us a problem, I'm going to do 2 seals. Right in the middle. This weather seals that they did here, let's see if it will shrink. See, it won't shrink anymore, but I have a solution for that. So those wires in the future, they don't give us a problem. You see this right here, and look how beautiful this came out. This is sealed 100% twice. That's 200% sealed. That's including with their poorly designed connection. Look at that, it's beautiful. I think Minn Kota needs to learn from this. Once they learn from this will not happen again to anybody else. Now, to protect those connections from more problems in the future, how can we fix them? I'll put a dab here of 4200. There we go. It's a little messy. 4200 would save that problem. You can't leave openings like that on wires. You can't. On the salt environment, you can't do that. Come on, Minn Kota, step it up a little bit and protect our equipment. Very expensive equipment. This was not cheap. Paid $3 grand for this system. All right, those two are weatherproof. Now we got two more down here. All right, guys, look at this. All these connections are already weatherproofed beautifully. My connections were done very nicely. Look at that, double sealed. I have my confidence that you can sink this on the water and nothing would happen with those two double seals. Guys, I recommend you, if you have a Minn Kota, open this up. Put one of these electrical weather seals, please, and to prevent yourself from spending $400 to $500 on repairs. All right, this is done. I'm gonna put it back in here. I'm gonna put this carefully. All right, that's nicely connected there. All right, guys, before you put this back on, spray some silicone spray right on this stainless steel parts. And also do this side right here. Do your unit a favor and do that. Now we're gonna put this back on. There we go. So putting a little bit of silicone spray is gonna go a long way. All right, we're gonna put this side here. All right, guys, I really recommend you use any of these seals, electrical seals. It's really gonna save you some money in the future. But definitely this connection, look at that. That one lost one of the prongs inside there. Let's power the unit up. I'm gonna test the unit. All right, full battery. Unit is on. All right, it says right there, turn it on. It says motor not found. It's okay. I'm gonna hit systems. I'm gonna hit pair. Okay, looking for motor. I'm gonna press the motor. You hear that? 3 beeps. Now, I'm gonna hit the back button. Now we're successfully paired. Oh, look at that. Beautiful, look how it works. All right, look at that. Standing perfect. So right now I'm testing Minn Kota. I'm at the lake and it's about 20 miles per hour wind here. And it's maintaining the spot lock. And you can see there's about 2.5 foot swells. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the bow of the boat. Look at that. The bow of the boat just touched the water. That's how rough it is here. And it's working perfect. It hasn't shut off. Already have it working for about 10 minutes. No problems. Working perfect. That cable was not communicating with the motor. That's why I was saying motor not found. Yeah, look at the white caps. Yeah, we got about 15 to 20 miles per hour winds here. Look at all those white caps. Alright guys, if you ever see in your remote that says motor not found, check that wire. Make sure that wire's not corroded inside. They say that this is weather sealed 100%, which is not. Look at the salt. I don't know if you can see the salt in there. And this connection was connected properly, because when I took it out, that was really hard. But talk to Minn Kota, it says that it's impossible to get salt water in there. It's impossible, they said. How can that be impossible? If this is a weak connection, it's very weak. You hear the suction, right? So you think it's weather sealed 100%, but it's not. In this case, these connections do fail, and there's 2 of them. There's one on the head on top, and there's also another one down here. So $400 later, fix the problem, weather sealed it correctly, so that way there's no more problems. So if you ever have a problem with motor not found, go check those wires up there. And if it's not, go look for some other wires. But basically, the wires up here in the unit and the one on top, that's where the problem could be. And as you saw, I put a tape there, and I put 4200 marine adhesive. I will remove that tape later once that adhesive gets really strong there, and no more water is going to go in there. Even though everything's weatherproof 100%, no more water is going to go in there. So preventing is the key here. All right, guys, if you found this video helpful, please give this a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and always navigate safe. If you guys would like to make a contribution or buy me a beer, please go to paypal.me/OutOnTheReef USA. And also this link will be in the description below. And any small donation will really keep helping making these videos. Thank you for watching, and always navigate safe.